Good evening. The market's closed 30 minutes ago and I thought I'd just recap my trading for today. In a nutshell, the trading was okay. It wasn't brilliant. I ended today on a red day, so that's 2 red days in a row. Trying to catch my levels from the pre-market video. One of those days where we had this big red sell-off and all the levels I tried just didn't work. So I'm just going to quickly go through the levels and kind of come up with a plan for tomorrow. I did have a couple of decent trades, but didn't make up for it really. One of them was from the VWAP down to about here. I'll go to it on the 5 minute in a second. But my levels were basically a break and retest off of the pre-market high area up here, but knowing that we're going to go into all-time highs, it's kind of going to be a difficult break and retest. I did say I'm not overly happy with all the levels today because it's a tough one, right at that place where there's no real pivots below, so kind of relying on areas of confluence where tops and bottoms of candles are merged together. And the only pivot I could see was that one, which is yesterday's low, and I kind of used that area as well. So that's kind of what I was watching. I was watching break and retest. I was looking for a higher risk bounce at that level, area of confluence again, and then I was looking for a bounce at, so that's 52.35. I was looking for a bounce at 52.20 area, and I also had a bounce at 52.08 area and even 52.02. And you could say these were the two which worked out okay. And they're the ones I did take in the end. And these are the ones which didn't work very well. I'll go into the 5 minute chart and just go through them. So we had the 8:30 news. I've forgotten what it was now. It was jobless claims, I think. Today we had PPI and retail sales. That's what it was. So PPI and retail sales. And so that was obviously not great, and even though yesterday's news drop, the 8:30 drop was not great, we had an up day, a green day. So it's a bit of a strange one. It's almost like good news or bad news causes the market to go up, but eventually it looks like maybe today obviously took the last couple of days into account and decided to have a red day. So as always, I dropped this orange line is a anchored VWAP, and I do the 50% fibs as well on it, so we know just where we are. And you can see it kind of honoured the fibs in the the anchored VWAP. Kind of once it kicked in, it's into play there, and it came back up to the anchored VWAP there before it rejected. I was seeing a bit of a divergence at this point. I saw price, the price was declining, and the cumulative delta was increasing, and I thought we were going to get a bit of a bounce at this point, and it was at one of the higher risk levels, 52.35. I was watching as well, and so I was long. I got long just after the market opened on that candle, and I had a 3-hour target, a 5-hour target, and a 10-hour target, and it didn't hit any of them. It kind of came back and it stopped me out. It was a bit annoying. It was high risk. I knew it was high risk because it's where we were, but I couldn't read the market very well at all. I did try another when we came down to this area. I tried another bounce play, and you can see then I got chopped up in this big red bar. I don't know what I was thinking in that bar. I think revenge trading kicked in, because I tried another bounce about midway down. I was looking at this area, these lows here. So I was watching that area here. Kind of, I don't know, I think I'm more fabricated. I was looking at the pivots and area confluence, and I'll go back to that bar again. And you can see it went straight through that level as well. And I was 3 trades down by this point. And then I tried this level down here. And initially I got in, and it pulled back, but it didn't hit I should have probably been scalping it better. I was trying. My first target is always 3R, and I did keep it quite tight on all of these. I don't think I stopped out fully on all of them. I had a 10 tick stop, and then I had a 20 and a 25 tick stop, but I was getting out before my 20 ticks were up, and same here as well. So I was cutting them tight, kind of paper cuts, but they were bigger losses what I really wanted, because it's about 15 to 20 ticks I was getting out. So a bit annoying, and eventually I was kind of running out of steam by this point. I eventually went long here, and I got in, and it was okay. I did hit a bit of a target and got out of the levels, and I don't know what I was doing. I kind of mismanaged it a bit as well. It's because I started moving my targets around, I saw it go through the 3-hour mark, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to move the 5-hour mark. It didn't touch. It came back. I stopped myself out, and I think I got out break even down here as well. And I tried going long here, and then I tried going short when I saw these bottom tails, and it was a bit messy. You can see it's chopped around, and then eventually I kind of gave up. I did find a short off of the, it was there, and I got out right down here, so that was a decent trade. But I was over trading quite a lot by this point, and I was chasing my tail. I was basically trying to make up for the losses. So I was still red on the day, and then I tried a long here because I thought we were going to have a double bottom, and the long didn't work out. And then eventually I tried a long again there. That's another double bottom. It still didn't work out, and I kind of gave up. And then I came back in and I saw it was setting up this, so I did a quick long trade again, and that worked out pretty well. And when it got back up to the VWAP, let's just move across, I then took a short at the VWAP as well. So I didn't take all of that up. I probably got out about 2 or 3 hour. I call it 2 or 3 hour. It probably wasn't that, because I was managing my risk. I only had one contract by that point. And then I went short around here as well when it come up into this weighted VWAP area, and it touched the actual VWAP as well, not the weighted, the anchored VWAP. And so I was short. I held it through this pullback as well. I didn't add. I should have added, and I did actually get out down here at the low, pretty much right on the low. No, in fact, it wasn't there. It was on this low here. It broke through the low, and I got out as we came into it. So that was okay. I did contemplate it then going long. I'll tell you what I was looking at, the pattern I was watching, and that's what I was trying to play, and I didn't play it very well. And it's not part of my trading. So we had, let's just increase the size of this a bit. So we had this channel setting up here, and I was down quite a lot because I tried shorting coming down, and I tried going long in this candle, and it went until I got to about here. I went long there, got out there, I went short here, got out there, and then I think I went short up there again, and I held it to about there, got out again because it's a double bottom, and then I saw it push up, and I went long because I was trying to play this trend back out, and I stopped out again there. So that's kind of what I was trying to play, that channel. I was just trying to scalp it, but I was not scalping very well basically, and I don't scalp. My trades are get in at the hourly level, get out at my target, and with a stop below. Not scalping it, and probably I over traded because I was trying to scalp it and trying to scalp profits back, and I did get most of it back. But still a red day, so not pleased with my trading. I probably should have just taken the first 2 losses and just walked away, because I'm probably at the same point where I was at 10 o'clock, where I was by the time I got out of this trade, or wherever it was. I think of that trade there. By the time I got out of there, I was probably back up to the point where I was with 2 losses down here. So frustrating day, and hopefully tomorrow we've got a bit of a pullback. We should have some better levels to look at as well. What can we expect tomorrow? Got some bottom tails on the hourly. Look at that, this trend line again. This trend line's been in place now for months, and it came in, touched it again, 51.90. See, I was so focused on I didn't even see that. I would have had an order sitting there waiting. Touched it there, came close there, went through it there. This trend line goes back to October 2023. And look at that, right down there. So it's coming. This area is kind of still in play. Maybe I should make it a little. I'll just put it back. I'll refine that in the morning so it's a bit closer. But yeah, the trend line's still holding. We're still in an uptrend. We've yet to break through this double top. We tried today, couldn't get past the all-time high, rejected. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. We're either going to continue the trend. We need to start filling out this trend line. You know, we made it to the top quite a few times. Now we're kind of the bottom half of it, so kind of looking a little bit tired. But the volume today was a bit more as well. So let's have a look at the daily. So we've got increased volume today, but then you kind of expect that it's not as much, a little bit more volume we had yesterday, but a bigger candle. How's that compared to the previous candles? It's not quite the same volume we got when we hit that bottom, but it's getting there. But you can clearly see now volume starting to come in. It's increasing volume at the end of this trend, and you could say we're getting to an end of a trend. Last time we had increased volume was here, and we had a bit of a pullback. Then we had increased volume here, and we had a bit of a reversal. Increased volume here, and we had a reversal. Increased volume here, and we had a bit of a reversal as well, pullback there. You could probably say a bit of increased volume there on this kind of pullback. So increase in volume is a sign, so it depends how long the volume is going to increase for, but we can watch it for the next few days. We are very extended from the 50 and from the 200, and we do need to get back down at some point. But that's it. Hopefully you had a good day trading, and I will be back tomorrow for my live video, 9 AM Eastern time. After the video I then do my order flow, which looks a bit like this. And you can see that's the order flow, and I have a new too. But so at the bottom you can see there's a news ticker as well, and every time I go to that screen it mutes my mic. But yeah, so tune into that, and that gives you the order flow, and two of the most important indicators I use is this order flow, top right corner, and the divergence, bottom right corner, and these levels, so I know where all the big orders are sitting. Right, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.